Good morning, Dave Snyder here. It is the first day of March 2015. It's supposed to be a rainy day, but it don't look like it's raining again. Forecast was off. Meteorologists got their heads up their asses or something because it hasn't rained. It was supposed to rain days ago. Anyways, another biggest secret in gold mining video. People just want to tell me I'm wrong about this, but there's no way. No way. Okay, there was this guy, Carlin, the guy that went searching for the crack in the Nevada desert. He was looking for a crack in the ground, right? Okay, well, anyways, he found it. So what I was doing yesterday is I had this image down here that was. Hold on a second. Just bear with me. I got it. I'll get it down here. Okay, so here. This is the image that I overlaid. I don't know how long ago it's been. You see how far up my list. It's probably been 2 months, but it was moved over just a little bit towards the east. It wasn't where I have it right now, like in this location here. But if you just look at the continents and look at the shapes of the land, you can do this without any problem. And I'm sure that's what Carlin did. Okay, the guy that found the crack in the ground. Okay, that's what he did. Because I put this over this area like this, right? And what confirms that it goes there, basically, is I have other overlays here that show things. I mean, I know people don't want to believe the things I show, but they confirm themselves every day, every single day, or I wouldn't make 500 videos showing this every day. Okay, I wouldn't make 500 videos doing this. I stick to the same subject. You don't see me drifting around trying to point out news clips from other, what's going. I don't give a shit about what's going on in the world, really, because it's all bullshit anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't even care about that. I care about what's true and what I can see with my own two eyes. I believe myself. I trust myself more than I trust any news channel, any documentary on TV. I don't give a shit. I don't trust it. I can just find it for myself. It's real simple. You take the globe and you take the continents and you just put them together, and you can see that things were created in the same location. Like the western United States, created in the same place as the eastern half of Australia, for sure. They're the same shape. Then when you start doing overlays that confirm themselves, you get California in this location. So I'm looking, I see California falls in this spot. So what I did is I looked in this spot, and where California falls, I gotta go. How did I just do that? Okay, I gotta go back up here again. Where California ends up falling in this picture, I already know from past overlays that I've done that there's a, see how this curve is right here? See this curve? Where it's got this lake, I guess that's a lake. But you see the curve? I already know that from a couple years ago when I did an overlay up here, that there's a round area right here, a perfectly round area that goes around the northern Sierras, northern California. There's a big circular pattern here. So I already know that probably goes with that circular pattern there. That's probably part of it. So I put the two together, and of course this picture is real blurry, so you can't really do anything with that one because I saved it from a high, from high up. So you have to go back down to the other one that I just overlaid right here, and you see the circular shape right here. Here's the curve. See the curve? It goes all the way around. Actually, it actually goes all the way around. And then I just lined up that curve with that lake right there, and you can see it. There's Lake Tahoe, and this is a lake too. This is apparently a lake as well, and I see that fit very well. And then I just lined up the center of this valley here with that butte right there, with that dot. And then I look back and I can see the pattern of that valley. See the green right here? How it comes to the point right here? It comes up to this point. Okay, well that I can see that faintly right here on the floor, or we're on the desert. In the desert, I can see the shape of it, the outline, and there's the cloud or whatever it is right there to confirm the center. Then you go over here to this area, these mountains here, and you can see there's a curve-like shape there, and I can see how that falls into place pretty good. So then I go down here where I guess this is Point Reyes. I'm pretty sure that's Point Reyes, California. And there's okay, so I look there, and it doesn't look the same. But if you look closer, you can see there's a round outline right here that goes right around that spot in Australia, right? Okay, I know everyone thinks it's crazy, but check it out. I'm not finished yet. So what I did is I typed in and searched for Carlin mine, gold mine, and I marked it. Right? There it is. That's the Carlin gold mine. You want to see? There it is. It's right there, dead center. So I looked at that. So, and then I went and I looked at it and I guesstimated basically. I looked this area here and this area here right in the middle. So I did that. I went down to Australia, back down to Australia, and I brought up the full picture again. Don't you see exactly how I did this? Okay, so I brought up the full picture, and then I guesstimated again where it would be, and then I looked at that area, and I was thinking, okay, well, it's probably this because it's the only area that is different from the rest, the area around it, right? It has to be like a spot like this. I was thinking. So what I did is I zoomed in on this, and I saved that right there. Saved that pattern or that area of land, and then I took it back over here to the United States, North America, and I overlaid that sucker right here. And you can already see what's going to happen, can't you? You see that shape? Okay, see that like shape right there, like a V or a cone shape or whatever. And then you go back over here and you see this again. One more time. You see that shape? Okay, there's your crack or whatever he's looking for. He found it. But then you put that down over here, you overlay it right here in that same place where the Carlin gold mine is, right? Just like this. And look at that. It just took a second to put it there. Obviously that's the same thing, right? It just fell into place that way. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be the same shape until I did it. You know, you just have a good idea that it's going to be because everything else has fallen into place that it should fall into place as well. Okay, so there you go. That's the biggest secret in gold mining right there. Period. You put the continents are all created in the same place. So if there's gold here or in Australia at that spot in Australia, then there's gold there in Nevada, same place. If there's gold here, they find a bunch of gold here, then there's going to be gold over there. If there's gold here in Australia, there's going to be gold there in California, more than likely. See that big, I mean, right there. That's where the gold, that's the mother lode right there in California. Right there. That's the mother lode. So that lake in Australia has something to do with it. Usually everything settles to the bottom. I don't know. That's just the way it goes. This is definitely a gold-rich continent. I mean, there's a lot of gold, big nuggets. You can see by the color of the dirt that it's got a lot of gold. Well, some of that's in the United States, North America too, as well. You can see it. It puts itself together that way. I mean, like I said, it just showed that. You can see the curve right there, Lake Tahoe's there. That's the mother lode. That's the Carlin gold mine from Australia. You know what made me start looking at this was I seen a trailer one time about it was about Death Valley and gold, something about Death Valley gold in Australia. I just put the three together and I said, I wonder. I just got to check it out. The way that they were talking, it sounded to me like Death Valley and Australia were together at one time. From what I got, is what I got from them anyway. So I put them together, and just like everything else, you put it together. And like you could also add the Himalayas and the Tibetan Plateau to this whole deal too. You take the Himalayas and whatever's in that spot right there, which would be like right here in the Himalayas somewhere, right there or something, right? Or right over here, wherever it is, it's in there somewhere. There's probably gold in that spot too, because they were all created in the same place to be the exact same shape. There's no way that they weren't. They were definitely created in the same place. And this right here, this spot right here is like there was like a volcano, right? You see this horseshoe looking shape? That's something like a former volcano or something, but that's right on the tip of that one edge, one part of it, that big crack or whatever it is. There's your gold. I bet you there's a gold mine right here. I'll bet. I mean, it looks like they've done something there. Right? What's this? Definitely a gold mine. Look at that. You see it right there, look. They're mining this area. I'm going to type in mine and see what happens. just to show me all the mines in this area here. Oh, it's going to take me to North America. Not going to do it. Why does it always do that? It wants to take me back to North America because that's the only place where there's mines, I guess, right? Oh, look, there's a mine there. What is it? Color me mine. Shit, how stupid. See, that's how bad it is. They don't want you to find. It used to be, if you type in cemetery, it'll come up with every cemetery in Australia. Okay, so here we go. We'll go gold mine, and it'll take us back to the United States again, I'm sure. They probably call them something else, a quarry or something in Australia, I guess. Well, here we go. Mount Misery, gold mine retreat. Well, if you haven't been looking for gold in this spot, I would go there. But I'm sure you can see that it's been already, there's been some shit done there already, it looks like to me. No, I don't see any roads. Let's type in, let's bring the roads up and see what happens. Roads. Gotta be some roads out there, huh? No roads lead to the gold mine. There you go, people, Australians. That's where you want to go. And if you get rich, you better not forget me. God damn it. Biggest secret in gold mining. Just gave it up. Damn it. I want to go to Australia now. I don't see no roads going there. That is just insane. It goes right around it. This must be like no man's land or something. Holy shit. Deep out in the outback, huh? Yep, well, anybody there, Australia, there you go. Just gave you a big gold tip. Have a great day. Biggest secret in gold mining. Seen it here first.